American society.
I need a white.
It's his 4th time at
I should stop
Coachella
playing
with
that
no
too.
income. He's gone 4 times. Worth it. Now remember no income as I read this. No income. It's a super unique experience. And I really like it because it's one of the only places where you can unplug for 3 days. What's he unplugging from? I never check my text or anything. Alec, I don't know where you are, but your mother's very sick. Alec, please answer. Your mother's very sick. You had mentioned something about going into the desert. I don't know if that's, I know it's not work related because, you don't work and we don't judge you for that. We know the bar is very hard and you've been studying for it for years and years and years. But I mean, there are a lot of other people that work their way through the bar. I'm not bringing it up, but your mother's very, very sick and we don't know what it is. The doctor thinks it's a stroke. So if you could please just get back to us. He goes, I never check my text or anything. It's just so fast paced. So it's really good for decompressing. Even though it's a crazy weekend, I mostly go in with the expectation to just go with the flow. It can be really hectic. So I think getting a good group of friends and just sort of sticking with them and accommodating what everyone really wants to see is the best way to go about it. That's right, Alec. Dillon Boda, 25 years old, she, her, LA, advertising, 90 grand a year, 5th time at Coachella. 5th. Worth it. I honestly think this was the best one yet. I don't know if that's just because I'm older and more experienced and know how to do it.
Are you for real, bro?
The setting is amazing because the desert is just beautiful. And obviously going with a big group of friends, you're making memories that you're just never going to forget. And it's just total freedom. Nothing to focus on but music for 3 days. By the way, every explanation here has been the most basic bitch explanation of why you would enjoy anything. No one's hitting me. These are adults. It's like, why are you enjoying Coachella? They're like, I can walk around in the field and no one says, hey, why don't you have a job? No one says, what are you doing with your life? It's the most basic bitch reason to enjoy anything. This is why children enjoy things. Marcos Salazar, him, 34, lives in San Diego. Software developer, makes more than 6 figures. It's his 17th year at Coachella. God bless. Give it up for Marcos. 17. Worth it, yeah, because I've been coming here since I was 17 or 18. It's kind of like a formative thing for me. I love coming out to the desert. I've lived nearby my entire life, so it's kind of like revisiting that time when I discovered music, and I'm discovering more and more new artists every time. All right, well, that's nice. Ed Benda, age 32, lives in Los Angeles.
What am I doing?
Pronouns he, him, works in film. Makes money, more than 6 figures.
That's fine. I'm going to go here.
I think we're just really excited to have this experience together. He went with someone named Molly. Maybe that's a drug, or maybe that's his lady. I think it's his lady. Yeah. We're big Gorillaz fans, personally, and that was a ton of fun. And then it was really cool to see Chromeo. We were dancing into the night. Da-da-da-da-da. This was awesome. Molly Benda, that's his chick. She's like, this is the best one so far. It helps when you're with someone you love. We're excited to see Frank Ocean, but also just exploring some new music. Well, I'm glad everyone's happy. I'm glad everyone was happy. Yeah, I mean, these get worse and worse, by the way. 43... marketing, having the scheduled area in the VIP entrance for parking makes the walk shorter.
Shit.
Georgia, 17, she, her, San Diego student. Definitely, we met Anderson .Paak in VIP.
What?
Okay. Charlize Agabon, 23, 30 grand, personal assistant, 2nd time. I think it was. Everyone's here for the same thing. Have a good time. I've only been twice, and I've camped both times. It's fun overall. Yeah, all right. This never stops. They've interviewed everyone at Coachella. The Biden administration is doing something which I like. I think this is good. I usually,
his king
I have my issues with them.
Here, so it's hard to imagine
constantly trying to drum up a nuclear war
well.
with the rest of the countries, with China and Russia. I again find that objectionable for a few reasons. But what they're doing, which is good. Now this seems like it's not good, but Biden is raising costs for home buyers with good credit to help risky borrowers. This is a great idea.
This is over.
I was around,
He's done. He's
and
done.
I was in business when we started to look at people who couldn't really afford houses and say, "No, it's your time. It's your time, actually."
Boom.
And there's a lot of money to be made there.
First dub.
But
All right.